My name is Doom, Duke Doom. Hi guys, and welcome to another soft-spoken movie video for you today. And I was requested this a little while ago, and it is to rate all the Bond movies. Yes, I've actually seen all the Bond movies, but I'm going to say straight away that the Daniel Craig Bond movies, I won't rate them because I don't like any of them. I think they have, in my opinion, lost the Bond feeling, the fun of Bond movies. They're just like average, The Bourne Identity, average action movies. And I don't like Daniel Craig. I think he's wooden as a log. So there you have it. I won't rate the Daniel Craig movies because it's not my cup of tea. So there's a lot of movies, so I'm going to start this straight away so it won't be forever, because it's you know, you only live twice. See what I did there? Okay, so let's start with the one that I dislike the most, or I don't really dislike any of these. They are just not as good as the ones in the top. Okay, so The World Is Not Enough. I'm not going to explain why, because there's so many of them. If there's some highlights in one or two of them, I will tell you, but yeah, this is the least liked one. Next up we have Tomorrow Never Dies. I'm not too fond of this one either. And this one I have to see what it's, okay, because it's the Swedish print, and I have to say then they say the English title so everyone can understand. This is the Living Daylights. Yeah. And this one is, next one is License to Kill. As you might have seen, I'm not too fond of Timothy Dalton as Bond. I think he did it the worst of these older Bond movies. Next up is GoldenEye. Now the game was awesome, and this movie is pretty awesome too, but not one of my absolute favorites, GoldenEye. Now we have our old Sean Connery, You Only Live Twice. It's a good movie. All of these are really good movies, but I have to put them in some kind of an order. So You Only Live Twice. And here we have one that I actually like, but it doesn't really capture the Bond feeling, and I really like the actor. I thought he did a great job, and it's George Lazenby in Her Majesty's Secret Service, with Telly Savalas as Blofeld. And this one also is a little bit of an old one out, because it doesn't end on a happy note. It actually has James Bond's wife getting killed in the end sequence. So it's a little bit of a weird Bond movie, but I like it nonetheless. And the next one on my list I really like. I'm sorry, the dogs are barking. And it's Live and Let Die with Roger Moore. I like the voodoo theme in this, and I gotta give it has the most hilarious death scene for any villain, because the villain gets shot with this blow up gun, so he blows up like a big balloon and explodes. It's really hilarious, but I think that says a lot about the Roger Moore Bond era. They were light-hearted and pretty fun, which is the way I like my Bond movies. I will also say this list might be a little bit tainted by the fact that I actually saw Roger Moore as Bond first before I saw Sean Connery. So the next one we have our Swedish Bond girl Maud Adams, who actually appeared in 2 Bond movies. Octopussy, Roger Moore. And this one has a great villain in Christopher Walken, and it's From a View to a Kill. It also have a great theme song by Duran Duran. Maybe someday I will actually rank the Bond theme songs, if you want me to, of course. So From a View to a Kill. And this one also have Maud Adams in it, actually. And yeah, I really like this one. It's an older Bond, but Christopher Walken is awesome as the villain. I love this one. Next one is, I have to see the English title for this one. Oh my god, I actually did this wrong. This is not From a View to a Kill. This is actually For Your Eyes Only. Okay, I mixed this up, because if you translate For Your Eyes Only, or as it says here, Ur dödlig synvinkel, From a View to a Kill, and this actually translates almost like From a View to a Kill. So I mixed this one up, actually. So alright, so this one is this one. Okay, this is From a View to a Kill with Christopher Walken. Okay, and this one is From a View For Your Eyes Only. Okay, this became pretty weird here. And it has Caroline Bouquet as the Bond girl. I'm sorry. Yeah, alright, no more mistakes. Next one is actually the first, no, it's not the first Bond movie, it's the second one. It's Sean Connery in From Russia with Love. And it's called in Swedish Agent 007 Sees Red. Pretty, I should actually, when I do this video, I should actually translate the Swedish titles straight to English just for fun. So this is 007 Sees Red, From Russia with Love. And I don't know, I found this to be a little bit dry and boring, but whatever. Now we have one that I don't have to translate. It's Moonraker. And I know this movie has gotten a lot of crap because of the science fiction, and it's overly silly and things like that. But I really love this one. It has this fantastic set pieces in space, and it's just amazing. And they also turned the villain Jaws into a kind of like a hero in it, a good guy. And next one we have Thunderball with Sean Connery as the villain, and it also has Adolfo Celli as the eye-patched villain. This one is starting to show Bond with his gadgets and everything like that, so I like this one. And we have Diamonds Are Forever with Sean Connery, and Jill St. John, Tiffany K, Charles Gray plays the bad guy, Plenty O'Toole. Yeah, this one is a great Bond movie actually. I like this one. Next up we have Loving Spy, The Spy Who Loved Me. And this one is a classic. I love this one. It has a lot of cool scenes, a lot of humor in it. It also have, what's her name, Barbara Bach and Kurt Jürgens. And this one is a great Bond movie. It has all the, you know, adventure with the car that's amphibic, and it drives both on land and underwater, and they come up on the beach and he like drops a fish. I don't know how the fish ended up in the car, but yeah, it's silly, good fun. Now, on the second place here, we have Goldfinger. Yes, with Gert Frobe, I think his name is, isn't it? Gert Frobe. And this one doesn't need a translation either. It's Goldfinger. You know, they try to split Bond in half with a laser. You got Oddjob with his hat that has a razor in it, like just classic. You have on a black man, you know, and the girl who gets painted and killed all in gold. A really good Bond movie. But the one I chose for my pick, if I have to choose one, and that's The Man with the Golden Gun. And this actually is called that in Swedish too, The Man with the Golden Gun. And this combines two of the most awesome things. It has Roger Moore, it has the fun, but it also has Christopher Lee as Scaramanga, the man with the golden gun. And the end when they are dueling in this kind of like glass chamber with all the mirrors, it's just iconic, and I love this one. So this one, if I'm feeling in the mood to watch a Bond movie, this one is the one that I'm going to watch. The Man with the Golden Gun. Now, let's do what I told you. Let's see if I can translate all these weird Swedish titles into English. This one is no problem. Älskade spion, loving spy, the loved spy. So it's the spy who loved me, pretty much. Now we have Diamond Fever. Fever is this one. Diamonds are forever. Diamond Fever. Thunderbolt doesn't have any weird translation. Moonraker passes. Agent 007 sees red. Agent 007 ser rött. From Russia with love. From a Deadly View, which was for your eyes only. Ur dödlig synvinkel, from a deadly view, so it's not weird. It's not that weird that I mistook it from a view to a kill. Living Target, levande måltavla. This is from a view to a kill, and it's actually called in Swedish levande måltavla, also living target. Octopussy doesn't need a translation. Live and let die, leva och låta dö, same. This one is also not specifically weird. I Hennes Majestäts hemliga tjänst, in Her Majesty's Secret Service. This one is also not weird. You only live twice. Man lever bara 2 gånger. There weren't that many weird translations. Maybe Goldeneye. Time for Vengeance, which is License to Kill in the original title. Time for Vengeance, tid för hämnd. And this one is The Living Daylights, and it's Iskallt uppdrag, Ice Cold Mission. Yeah. Tomorrow Never Dies doesn't need anything. Världen räcker inte till, the world is not enough. So, yeah, there you have it. My favorite Bond movies. And as I said, I don't dislike any of these movies. I could watch them anytime and have a good time, except the Daniel Craig ones. And if you haven't seen them, they actually have the audacity to kill off Bond in the last one, which is like, you know, I can't with modern films. They have destroyed everything that was fun with movies. Everything doesn't have to be politically correct, and everything doesn't have to be gloomy and sad. When I watched a Bond movie when I was younger, I watched them to disappear into a fantasy world with beautiful women, cool guys, cool gadgets, guys traveling the world, ending up in fights that were impossible to survive if it was the real world. But yeah, they had to like do it realistically, which is pretty silly. So there you have it, all the Bond movies ranked. And yeah, that was pretty much it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you like these kind of videos, and if you like me, please hit the subscribe button down here somewhere and like, and please ring the little notification button too, so you will get notified when I put up new videos. And if you're new to the channel, this channel was originally just ASMR, but I wanted to broaden my horizons and do so. I have rebranded it as the Duke's Entertainment Channel, because I want to do reviews. I want to review food, movies, games. I want to talk about life. What you won't get is me screaming, because I still want it to be relaxing and nice, and a place to come and relax and not be stressed out. So yeah, that's the channel for you. Love you guys, and remember, there can't be any light without darkness, and I will see you guys in the next video. Good night, or have a nice day.